students. Good morning, students. Hope everyone is doing good. In this video, I'm going to explain some example questions of NCERT which are related to properties of determinants, class 12th. So, right, the first question is, without expanding, prove that 102, 18, 36, 1, 3, 4, 17, 3, 6 is equal to 0. You will have to prove the given determinant value as 0. So how to prove it? See, the first question it was given 102, 18, 36, 134, 17, 36 is given. I have taken first, then I have written that 102 as 6 into 17, 18 as 6 into 3, 36 as 6 into 6. Here it is in this step, okay, in this one, middle one. Then we have taken 6 commons because first row contains 6 as a common factor. 6 was taken as common. Then after taking 6 common, you could notice that the row 1 and row 3 are identical. Since 2 rows are identical, the value of the determinant is 0. So it becomes 6 into 0 is equal to 0. So similar way, you can try the second question. In the second question, if you see that, look, first one, second part, 18, 3, 2, 27, 4, 3, minus 9, 1, minus 1. You will have to express the first column as 9 into 2, 9 into 3, 9 into minus 1. So 9 take common out, then you could find column 1 and column 3 are identical. Then you can prove the given determinant as 0. So please try yourself, the first one, second one, try yourself. Next, second question. How to prove that a, B, C, A plus 2x, B plus 2y, C plus 2z, x, y, z is equal to 0. So let us take LHS of the first question as it is, write down. Then after writing towards the second row, you see the second row A plus 2x, B plus 2y, C plus 2z. So towards the second row, you split the determinant into two determinants. So after splitting it, you could notice that you get ABC as first row, ABC as second row, and XYZ as third row, plus ABC first row, 2x, 2y, 2z is the second row, XYZ is the third row. As in the first determinant, R1 and R2 are identical, you can take the determinant as 0, plus in the second determinant to take 2 common. After taking 2 common, you could notice that row 2 and row 3 are identical. Means that 0 plus 2 into 0 is equal to 0. Hence proved. Same way, please try the second question. Prove that x, y, x plus y, a, b, a plus b, p, q, p plus q equal to 0. How to prove this one means? Again, by splitting the third column into 2 parts. After writing 2 determinants, you could see that the columns are identical. You can say the determinant value is 0. Now, the third question. What is the third question? Prove that a plus b plus c, 2a, 3a plus 2b, 4a, 3b plus 2c, 3a, 6a plus 3b, 10a plus 6b plus 3c equal to a cube to be proved. To prove this one, first LHS write as it is what is given. After writing LHS, you see the first column, what it is. The first column is a, 2a, 3a. First column means vertically you have to see a, 2a, 3a. See, I will try to make 2a and 3a as 0. To make 2a as 0, we will have to apply the operation R2 is R2 minus 2R1. R2 is R2 minus 2R1. And to make first column 3a as 0, you have to apply the operation R3 is R3 minus 3R1. Here we are not changing the row 1, but we are using the row 1 to change row 2 and row 3. So no problem. These two operations can be applied simultaneously. So after doing this, we have not changed anything to row 1. So row 1 remains the same. Row 2 and row 3, after applying the operation R2 as R2 minus 2R1, row 2 can be obtained as 0, A, 2A plus B. Row 3 can be obtained as 0, 3a, 7a plus 3b. You could calculate 2a minus 2a 0. Row 2 how it is changing I am explaining. Look at the question and look at the operation R2 minus 2R1 how it is going to happen. 2a minus 2a. Look at the question 2a minus 2a. Because why am 2a minus 2a doing? Row 2 2a is there, row 1 a is there. 2a minus 2a because R2 minus 2R1 is the. So it was happened that we applied R2 as R2 minus 2R1 and R3 as R3 minus 3R1 by making 2a and 3a as zeros. 2a and 3a as zeros. This 2a and 3a we made as zeros by applying these two operations. We got like that. Then after that we obtained second row as 0, a, 2a plus b, 0, 3a, 7a plus 3b. We got it. Now then apply the operation. R3 is R3 minus 3R2 because here it is 3a, here it is a. So 3a minus 3a will be 0. If it is multiplied by 3, we get 3a minus 3a will be 0. That is the reason we applied R3 as R3 minus 3R2. So if we apply the operation, we get it is 0 a to a plus b, 0 0 a, because second row remains the same. Second row there is no change because we are applying row 3 ka operation we are doing, row 3 we are doing. So answer will be like this. After this you try to expand it. If you expand, you will get a into a square minus 1 because a into a square minus 0 into anything will be 0. So a square minus 0, a into a square will be a cube, hence proved. Like that we can prove it. Next question, fourth question is, without expanding, prove that delta is equal to x plus y plus z, z plus x, zxy 1 1 1 is equal to 0. For that you apply the operation row 1 is equal to row 1 plus row 2. Then you get in the row 1 x plus y plus z as common factor, x plus y plus z as a common factor in the row 1 you get. Then after that x plus y plus z, if you take common, you could identify that row 1 and row 3 are identical. Then the value of determinant is 0. Try yourself. Please try yourself this question. Next, fifth question. Prove that b plus c a, b c plus a b, c a plus b is equal to 4abc. We should prove. For that LHS is b plus, we have taken as it is, we have written as the question. Then apply the operation r1 is equal to r1 minus r2 minus r3. Apply the operation r1 is equal to r1 minus r2 minus r3. So that means it is b plus c minus b minus c will be 0. A minus c plus a minus c. So we will get minus 2c. A minus b minus a plus b, we get minus 2b. So then other rows will be same, remains the same. Then after that try to expand towards the first row. Towards the first row try to expand. Then you get 0 into these two, 0 into c plus a into a plus b minus bc. Then minus of minus 2c will come. Middle one is minus of minus 2c. Minus of minus 2c into minus of minus 2c is plus 2c into b into a plus b minus c into b or b into c, whatever it is. Then minus 2b into this one, minus 2b into bc minus c into c plus a. Then afterwards calculations you do, you will get 4abc, hence proved. Hope you understand this question. Number 5. Next question number 6 is, if x, y, z are different, if x, y, z are different, prove that delta is equal to x square 1 plus x cube, y square 1 plus y cube, y square 1 plus y cube, z square 1 plus z cube is equal to 0. What is given is equal to 0. If is equal to 0, then they are asking to prove 1 plus x plus xyz is equal to 1 plus xyz is equal to 0. So to do that, what we are doing, first to take the LHS as it is given that this one is given to us, we wrote it. Then after that towards the third column, split the determinant into two determinants. By changing columns twice, we get this determinant. Means first 1 will be shifted to first column, then xyz will come here, that xyz will be shifted to here. That means two double jumping was happened, minus of minus will be plus. This one, x is common in the first row, x is common in the first row, y is common in the second row, z is common in the third row. So x, y, z is taken common. Then 1 x square, 1 y square, 1 z square left over the elements in the determinant. So then after that you see that this determinant plus xyz into the determinant, these two are same, this and this both are same. So take the common thing, then you get 1 plus xyz into the determinant is equal to 0. Then after that try to apply the operation R2 as R2 minus R1, R3 as R3 minus R1. As you see in one column 3 ones, as you see in one column 3 ones, so you apply this operation R2 as R2 minus R1, R3 as R3 minus R1. Then you could see 1 plus xyz as it is written into 1 x square, same because we are not changing row 1. Row 2 is 0, 1 minus 1 0, y minus x, y square minus x square. Similarly row 3 also, for row 3 also 1 minus 1 0, z minus x, z square minus x square is equal to 0. Then this y square minus x square is y plus x into y minus x, z square minus x square is z plus x into z minus x. So y minus x, z minus x take common. Then you write 1 x square 0 1 y plus x 0 1 z plus x is equal to 0. Then after that open the determinant, you get like this. Since x y z are different, x y z are what? Different. You can write 1 plus x y z must be 0. When x y z are different, this y minus x is not 0, z minus x is not 0, z minus y is not 0. That means 1 plus x y z must be 0. Similar way, 7th question. It is very important, so many times we got in the exams also. 1 plus a 1 1 1 1 plus b 1 1 1 plus 1 1 plus c is equal to abc into 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c plus 1. Otherwise abc plus bc plus ca plus ab we have to prove. For that write down what is given LHS as it is. Now the first step is take A, B, C common from row 1, row 2, row 3 respectively you will have to take. Then ABC if you take common, it will be row 1 will be 1 by A plus 1 by A, 1 by A. Row 2 is 1 by B plus 1 by B. Row 3 1 by C, 1 by C, 1 by C plus 1. उसके बाद what you do? Add row 1 is equal to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. Add row 1 is equal to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3. So you get ABC into 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C plus 1. Similar way, second element also 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C plus 1. See how we get same. Then take this 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C plus 1 common from the first row. First row becomes 1 1 1. 1 1 1. Second row, third row will be same, no change will be there. Then as you see that one row contains completely ones, apply the operation is this operation, some modification. This is wrong. You will have to apply C2 is C2 minus C1 and C3 is C3 minus C1. Please modify in your notebooks also. C2 is C2 minus C1, C3 is C3 minus C1 instead of the operations what I was given over there. Okay, when you apply that you get 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 by B 1 0 1 by C 0 1. Then expand it, you will get the required answer. After expanding you will get the required answer. Hope you understand this one. Try to do all the problems related to properties of determinants. They are very useful. So you may get a 4-marker question from this properties or a 2-marker question also. Chances are they're using properties. This is a very important exercise also. So by this video, hope all of you understand how to prove the given determinant without expanding using the properties. Thank you very much.